Yo, what's poppin', everybody? What's good? What's happening? Today I'm reviewing another movie. Just it's not Star Wars. Big shock! It is actually a movie that you probably know. You probably know it. Most people know it. It's Martin Scorsese movie. It's called Goodfellas. And probably wondering, Braden, why haven't you watched this movie before? Come on now, like this is a classic. Everyone knows this one. But I'm not a huge fan of the mobster genre to the point where I haven't watched any really. I've watched Scarface. I think that counts. Might be it. Might be the only one I've seen. I liked it. I didn't like it enough for me to watch other ones though. But now I feel like I might actually enjoy the genre because I love this movie. I love it. I watched it last night. I paid myself, $3. It was on stream. It wasn't on streaming, so I had to go out and rent it, and it was worth the money. It was worth the price of admission. All right, this movie is good in a couple of ways, but let me talk about the first thing: acting. Right? Honestly, I don't know all the actors' names. I know De Niro's in it. I know Joe Pesci's in it. Ray Liotta. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I probably pronounced it wrong. Sorry. I know he recently passed away. That's the only thing I really know. I've never seen him in anything before, really. He plays the main character. I don't remember all the names of the characters. I do remember that Tommy was Joe Pesci's character. I remember that. Was it Jimmy? That wasn't the name, right? Might have been the name. I don't know. I don't think it was Jimmy. It was a name like that though. It was Tommy, someone else, and then I think Jimmy was De Niro's character. It was something like that. It was a name similar. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, I know it was something like that. And of course, the main character, whose name is he had a name, man. I swear. It was an it was Hill, right? It was something Hill. Henry. Henry? Was it Henry? I think it was Henry. I'm pretty sure it was Henry. I'm fairly certain it was Henry. Um, and the actors do an amazing job. Okay, I had moments in this movie where I was on the edge of my seat. This is a true story, by the way, about a uh common man's rise to being a mob boss, and eventually, spoiler alert, going to snitch on all his friends at the end and going to win his protection. Pretty much is the moral of the story is that snitches do not get stitches; they go into witness protection. Um, I I'm shocked that that happened the way it did. I mean, De Niro's character, you seem like you love him. You love him in the beginning, and it becomes so sinister. And the change is so abrupt to the point where you don't even notice it's happening until after it's already happened. I wasn't scared of De Niro's character until uh Henry's Henry's wife. Is his name Henry? Pretty sure his name is Henry. Until his wife like is about to get whacked, about to get killed, and it's like, oh shoot, oh my god, he's like evil, and you don't even really notice it until that point. This movie is bonkers. Okay, it's bonkers. I was talking like a good fellow like the rest of the week. I mean, the rest of the day. I didn't watch this a week ago. I watched it yesterday. Which is funny because they have a certain discussion pattern. You just kind of get into it. I don't know. Man, what else did I like? I like so much about this movie. There's action sequences, but it's not like an MCU action sequence. Okay, we're talking like very timid, very like there's not a lot of gore, there's not a lot of blood and violence. And it happens, right? There's a moment, particularly where Tommy gets killed. He gets shot in the face, in the back of the head, but he gets shot in the head. And oh my god, I jumped. I was a little jumpy there. It was like a jump scare. It wasn't really a jump scare, but it felt like one because I didn't expect it to happen. I didn't expect them to get made in the movie that they call you get made. You're immunized basically. I knew that wasn't gonna happen, but I really didn't expect him to get killed. I expected him to just it just didn't happen. He can get pissed off and then maybe he gets killed. Ridiculous. I think Joe Pesci won an Oscar for that, and honestly, absolutely deserves to. And if he didn't, I messed it up or something. I'm still sick. Maybe I messed that up, but I know it was something like that. De Niro deserved one. Ray, I mean, he was good. He was a good actor. Oscar win. I don't know. I don't know about that, but I De Niro deserved one for sure. You also know that these aren't good people, but you kind of learn to sympathize with them because you don't really care that they're mobsters. Like you wanna really, you wanna really cheer for them when they get stuff done. And to know that shoot, what was his name? The main guy, the big boy, the mob boss of the mob boss. You know who I'm talking about. He was he was really awesome too. I forget his name. I forget who played him, but um he was splendid. He was splendid because you were able to sort of sympathize with him, but at the same time you knew that he was bad. Like you knew he was bad, bad. Way worse than Tommy, way worse than I think his name was Jimmy again. I'm gonna go with Jimmy. Way worse than Henry. But you knew you knew that he wasn't gonna just like whack one of them randomly. He was gonna do it without good cause. So when he goes and he orders out the hit on Tommy, I'm like freaking out. I'm like, what the hell? Like what? So it took me completely by surprise, even though I knew this guy was a crook. Because that's what it does. It makes you see crooks and sympathize with them. I don't know how Scorsese does it. I really don't. Obviously, there's a twist ending towards the end. You know, um, Ray Liotta's character knows he's about to get whacked, so he does something that honestly I didn't see coming. They tease at the beginning of the movie. You never rat your friends. What does he do? He rats and goes into witness protection. And then I die, which does not happen to Ray Liotta's character. All in all, I love this movie. I'm losing my voice. I'd give it a 10 out of 10 every day of the week. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on Goodfellas. I love this movie so much. And yeah, I just basically praised it for 8 minutes. Love you all. Bye bye.